I left off. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one. There ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it.
Yeah, if you've got a bro that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet if you've got the height.
Smoking the greatest, Muhammad Ali, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin'.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a... Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. They both want a knockout, you can tell. See that uppercut coming. He got out of the way of that right hook. So here we go again. Ali versus Frazier. Will we see yet another fight of the century?
So Ali has proved why he is the man. Ali has proved he's gone in there and beat the man that beat him. Now the two gods are fighting each other. This is that fight. Ali knows exactly what he's got to do, but he knows it's not a pushover because Joe Frazier has no respect for him whatsoever.
That uppercut to the body. He threw a punch and just got countered. You have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Nice counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Counter punch. There's no way Frazier survives this. How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Never count out Smokin' Joe Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And that hook misses. They both want the knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
Punch, counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. Oh, wait a minute! Frazier is in trouble again! Good defense from Frazier.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Back together. Great round. Now relax.
On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Big swing and... How about that time counter shot? Just missing with the uppercut. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. Incredible work rate. Couldn't land that jab. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught up.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
Here we go to the fourth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Hard, my motto...
Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. You are right.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Good counter punch. That one will count. Didn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out.
Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Stamina is off the charts. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Throws the jab and doesn't score. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
So close with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That punch lands. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Round 6. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
One punch could end this fight. Hold it right there. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Trying to land that jab. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or It's a bit of a mousetrap.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Oh, what a punch! There's a counter shot. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. This fight will continue. Say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the... And there's the bell for round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. And this fight is over. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods.
Are you all right? Get out of there.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.